So it's the festive season, so I wanted to make an alternative build based off something snowy. So why not go for Hoth? And because I don't want to spend £800 on a Lego set, I went for this little cheap one, the Tauntaun and 8080 Microfighter. Now, there weren't too many parts to play with in this set, so I had to come up with something quite creative, still in keeping with the Hoth theme. And this is what I've got. And here it is. I've gone to basically try and create a Wampa. Now, the first thing on your mind is probably, Zam, why is it grey? Well, from the pieces available in the set, and there are not many white pieces. In fact, I can literally show you every single white piece included in the set that's not a minifigure part is there. All 5 of them. So creating a Wampa was not out of those was not going to be particularly easy. So I went with grey as the closest colour, and this is basically what I come out with. So let me take you on a deep dive having a look at him. Starting from the face, you can see I used the exact same pieces to represent horns that was on the Tauntaun Microfighter. This was what actually first inspired me to do this, because they were it's the same type of piece the Big Fig uses. So I thought, why not try and use them again to try and kind of create the shape here. And then of course I took the eyes off the Tauntaun, which gives it quite a cartoonish look, especially when I take into account the mouth, which is actually the head of the 8080, that print, just because it had a red line in the middle. So I thought it nicely represented a tongue or something like that. And then there's an ingot piece above there to kind of represent a nose, and then just a dish to kind of represent a nice flat top of the head. These pieces in the belly on the front, these kind of teeth element, are kind of trying to represent teeth, although it kind of more looks like pecs looking at it now. So you never know. And then just below that, it's got its nice round belly, although that does make it look pregnant. So maybe this wasn't the perfect design, but I think it's quite funny. The feet are quite simply made, just using these big slope pieces to kind of make sure that it stays standing, which it's pretty good at, especially because I gave it a nice tail at the back. I'm not sure if it's accurate that a Wampa has a tail. I know the Big Fig doesn't, but the actual thing in universe might do. But either way, it does just help make it stand up a lot easier, because you can see the feet compared to the weight of the actual body means that it is quite back heavy. So just by doing that, it does let it prop it up quite a bit. The legs do have some movement in them, just kind of like if you see there with that hinge there. So that's quite useful if you want to make it walk around or give it a nice walking, stomping pose. And then it's also got its arms up here as well, which are mainly built using these like quarter tile piece there. And these are also able to move up and down if I just like bring them down for you there, or just lift them back up again to give it a big scary pose. And to make it even more scary, I gave it the stud shooters so that this Wampa is packing heat. And if you turn this around, you can see just on the back here, just got some more tiles just to cover up the details there. So I think if you have him, just as this happened exactly in the movie, this smiley, cartoonish, pregnant Wampa takes on Luke Skywalker just there. And then I guess we can have this guy dead over there as he's already been eaten. That looks like he's moving over here. Keep him away from under there. And there you go. And there's basically the alternative build. It does have a fair few extra pieces, probably more than I was wanting, at least personally, but this was as big as I could make the Wampa, with still not making any large gaps anywhere. So you can see here's all the extra pieces just there for you. So there's quite a lot. I tried to make something else out of it, but I couldn't really find anything that was good enough to put in this video. Although, to be fair, that thing's probably too good to go in this video. But there you have it. There is my alternative build for the Tauntaun and 8080 Microfighter. And there you have it. Hopefully you liked this alternative build. If you liked it, like the video. That's what the like button's there for. Comment if you think this is a good Wampa, or if you agree that it's a bit of a mess, and subscribe if you want to see some more. Thank you.